Hey, what's up? Before we start this episode, a quick note. These are some of my learnings from my experiences, but more than learnings, I term them as realizations because I'm still working on a lot of them. And I'm no perfect individual, just like anybody else in the world. And I'm still learning, I'm still making mistakes. But I just want to throw some light on some of the things which I've realized, I've sort of understood about myself in the last 4 5 months that I've been home and I've spent so much time listening to myself. So enjoy the podcast. It's a very special one and I hope you like it. You're walking down the road in the middle of the night. You can feel the soft pre-monsoon breeze on your face, which is dimpled up with all the blushing. There are butterflies in you and you can't get over this tickly feeling. And although you were told about this by your friends before, you were experiencing this for the very first time. All you want is to tell her how much she means to you. But then again, it's like counting stars on your fingertips. But after endless awkward conversations, you finally collected the courage to tell her. Hey guys, this is Ayush and welcome to another episode of Cup Noodles to Career where we discuss everything about college life. आज के एपिसोड में एक बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक कवर होने वाला है जिसका नाम है प्यार, लव. आई एम सॉरी दैट आई इंटरप्टेड द स्टोरी दैट वे एंड सॉरी फॉर मेकिंग इट अ लिटिल ड्रामेटिक, एक्चुअली थोड़ा ओवर ड्रामेटिक, बट प्यार, मोहब्बत, कुछ भी कह लो, दिस इज़ श्योरली वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक्स. I mean, whenever I talk to my close friends, ये बहुत ही major topic of discussion रहता है. It was just like a week ago I was working on deadline and suddenly two of my really close friends video called me in the middle of the night. मैं सोच के बैठा था कि 5 मिनट में conversation खत्म होगी, but we literally talked about our love lives for more than 7 hours. Can you freaking believe it? We spent 7 hours discussing this topic and guess what? All 3 of us are single as... But that doesn't matter. You can discuss a breakup story or your crushes for millions of times. Why do you think the youth is spoiled? Because of this exact reason. Jokes aside, but I've realized that the best part is that once you completely get over a relationship, your breakup story essentially becomes a laughing stock. Well, at least for me. So if not anything, it's always a fun banter session ना with your friends. मज़े तो आते ही हैं अपने दोस्तों के मतलब गधों वाले काम सुनने में. And अपने भी मतलब I mean, don't get me wrong here. You're not laughing at the situation or the events that took place. But in retrospect, you're laughing at yourself. Think how stupid you were at that time. You start to realize your mistakes and wrongdoings, which were shadowed by your ego when you were fighting for it years ago. I have this funda, okay? I'll tell you. Acha, by the way, this is completely unscientific, but I'm gonna shoot it either way. So if you find your past self to be stupid and naive, and whenever you look at your past actions and question, why the hell would I ever do that? Then, बहुत ही clear indication है that you have grown. I mean, that's how I've been measuring my growth, be it emotionally or in my career. Coming back to my love life, I dated for the first time in college in my second year, and it was beautiful. It was an amazing feeling. But there was one thing though. It didn't last long. I mean the relationship. मतलब ज़्यादा दिमाग मत लगाओ यार, मतलब ठीक है, coming back. To be honest, it lasted for like 1.5 months and you could barely call that a relationship. But in hindsight, I realized that I was so messed up at that stage that I really need to think over how I approach my future relationships. पता है फॉर सम रीज़न मेरा प्राइमरी प्रॉब्लम यही होता है कि आई एम नेवर एबल टू फाइंड द करेक्ट बैलेंस बिटवीन वर्क, फ्रेंड्स एंड माई रिलेशनशिप. आई मीन देयर इज़ वन आर्ग्यूमेंट कि अ पार्टनर कैन रियली मेक यू ब्लूम एंड ग्रो इन ऑल सॉर्ट्स ऑफ पॉजिटिव वेज. बट देन देयर इज दिस थिंग कि mid-20s में तो प्राइम टाइम है अपने करियर पे फोकस करने का. तो इवन इफ आई मीट समबडी रियली नाइस एंड इंटरेस्टिंग, हमेशा स्ट्रगल यही रहता है कि व्हाट इफ आई एम नॉट एबल टू मैनेज दिस. I mean, I really do not want to disappoint another person. I know ये काफ़ी irrational fear है, but I really do not want to disappoint one more person because I've done that before. And right now at this point in my life, and I'm taking so many risks when it comes to my career and personal growth, taking risks in the relationship sphere might be quite deteriorating for my mental health. But in this time off, like a nerd, I got a chance to analyze my relationships. And honestly, I was screwed up, man. I realized a lot of things that I was doing wrong and the whole process of it basically. But हाँ, काफ़ी सोच विचार के बाद here are my top 5 learnings from my failed relationship, both for you and me, I guess. Reasons why it failed according to me and मतलब मैं क्या change करूँगा अगर अब मैं एक relationship में आता हूँ. Also, please take all of this with a grain of salt. I'm not asking you to do anything, I'm just sharing my beliefs and how I approach relationships in life. Different things work for different people. That aside, let's jump right into it. Okay, learning number 1. And nobody talks about this one. It's that I didn't love myself enough and I did not know what I wanted out of my relationship. Let me elaborate this a little bit. It is said that if you hate other people or things a lot, then somewhere you actually hate yourself. And this is applicable for every other emotion. I mean, if you judge other people a lot, then there's a huge possibility that you judge yourself the most. What's inside of you is what comes outside. If this doesn't make sense, that's okay, it's just my view and I firmly believe in it. Do give it a thought sometime. So at that time, I didn't love myself and I constantly felt that there's a void that needs to be filled, and that too immediately. The reason for this void has to be all the books and Bollywood and the freaking movie industry. मतलब Majnu ki Laila, every Romeo has a Juliet. I mean, dude, what the hell? I mean, in the last 22 years, you have fed me with all this bullshit pressure that I have to find a partner. मतलब this whole दो जिस्म एक जान thing is not cool. I mean, because of this, I could never properly love myself because all this time I thought कि यार I'm incomplete as hell and I need to find my other half. It's really important that I don't feel this way. A wise individual known as Daniel Sloss said that if you think that you have found your soulmate and the love of your life within a 20-kilometer radius of your house, my friend, that's not love, that's convenience. By the way, he is my favorite stand-up comedian. Now, I'm not against love. On the contrary, I really believe in it. I mean, all I listen to are love songs and on the inside, I really believe that I'm a romantic individual. Although अगर बाहर से थोड़ा रिव्यू अलग मिले तो मुझे मत बताना because it really makes me sleep at night is ये thought जो मैं बिल्कुल बदलने नहीं वाला. But because of this whole pressure which is instated upon us by society, pop culture even, we really want to get into it as soon as we can. A lot of us want to find love and want to find it fast. Hence, without knowing the other person properly, we dive into a relationship. Even if we don't have like proper reasons for doing something, we just like go for it. Now, there's a beautiful line in a book called An American Marriage. It goes something like this. One is loved because one is loved. There's no reason required for loving. And I really believe in that. But that said, it's really important to give each other ample amount of time. See how the other person reacts in different situations. See how they take decisions in life, how they overcome fear or hurdles, and especially how they react when they're angry. That's really important. I mean, what I'm getting to is that know the person thoroughly. This has been my primary mistake, not knowing what type of person is compatible for me. And post that, being unable to love them fully because I have never loved myself properly. So next time when you are considering a relationship, ask yourself these two primary questions. A, do you really know them? And B, do you want them in your life so that you can fill a certain void in your life? If yes, then step back, introspect, and try to fill that void all by yourself and not some other person. Learning number 2. No time is the right time. ये ना आई थिंक मैं बहुत ज़्यादा करता हूँ कि सपोज़ मुझसे कोई गलती होगी, इवन छोटी छोटी गलतियाँ भी, या फिर मुझे कुछ ऐसी कुछ बात पता चल गई अपने पार्टनर की जो कि विच कुड लीड टू प्रॉब्लम्स. ये कुछ भी बात हो सकती है, कोई बड़ी बात भी हो सकती है, जैसे इफ समबडी इज़ चीटिंग ऑन मी, और या फिर छोटी छोटी प्रॉब्लम्स भी. बट द आइडिया इज़ कि जब भी कुछ ऐसा होता है ना तो मैं ना उसको अपने दिमाग में लेके बैठ जाता हूँ और मैं कोई बोलता ही नहीं हूँ. एंड द एक्सक्यूज़ दैट आई हैव इज़ कि यार अभी ना राइट टाइम नहीं है, अभी उसका मूड अच्छा नहीं होगा, या फिर कल उसकी क्लासेस हैं, या फिर कल उसका ये टेस्ट है, या फिर कल उसका ये चीज़ है, वो चीज़ है, या फिर कल मेरा ये चीज़ है, या मेरा ये प्रॉब्लम है, या जो भी है. इन एक्सक्यूज़ के पीछे एक प्राइमरी रीज़न ये है कि आई एम सिंपली रनिंग अवे फ्रॉम अ डिफ़िकल्ट कॉन्वर्जेसन. देखो, किसी को शौक नहीं है यार ये मुश्किल ऑकवर्ड कॉन्वर्जेशंस करने का, बट मैं ना तुम्हें अपनी दिक्कत बताता हूँ. अगर मैं कुछ शेयर नहीं करता ना, तो वो जो प्रॉब्लम है वो मेरे माइंड के अंदर कल्टिवेट होती रहती है. अब क्योंकि मैंने पार्टनर को नहीं बताया, तो उसको कहीं ना कहीं ये बिहेवियरल चेंज नोटिस होगा, और उससे बिकॉज सामने वाले बंदे को पता नहीं है कि तुम्हारे दिमाग में क्या चल रहा है, तो और अलग अलग लड़ाइयाँ होनी शुरू हो जाएंगी, क्योंकि तुम बता नहीं पाओगे, क्योंकि तुम्हें डिफ़िकल्ट कॉन्वर्सेशन करनी नहीं है, और उसके चक्कर में इधर उधर की चीज़ों की लड़ाइयाँ बढ़ती जाएंगी. दिस इज़ वन प्रॉब्लम विच आई फील दैट आई वॉन्ट टू सॉल्व एट द अर्लीस्ट, कि जब मैं अपने मन में जो भी बात हो, जब भी हो, खुल के बता दूँ, और फिर से ये एक्सक्यूज़ ना बनाऊँ ये राइट टाइम नहीं है. बिकॉज ऑनेस्टली नो टाइम इज़ द राइट टाइम. ये अगर सोचते रहोगे ना कि अभी राइट टाइम नहीं है, तुम बस पोस्टपोन कर रहे हो. एंड 90% ऑफ द टाइम्स ये आई थिंक ऐसा एक्सक्यूज़ है जो कि तुम उस कॉन्वर्जेशन से भागने के लिए बना रहे हो. एटलीस्ट दिस इज़ वॉट आई डू. Learning number 3 is my personal favorite. Prioritize your friends. This is something which I feel I've done properly, I guess. But this is so important. If you're the kind of person who invests all their time in their relationship and forgets all their friendships, I think तब मुझे लगता है कि थोड़ा सा ना पंगा है, और तुम्हें थोड़ा सा ना एक बार रिकन्सिडर करना चाहिए कि तुम कैसे मैनेज करो अपना रिलेशनशिप. और पता है, कॉलेज के अंदर ना मैंने देखा है कि जितने रिलेशनशिप चलते हैं ना, उनसे कहीं ज़्यादा तुम्हारी फ्रेंडशिप्स चलती हैं, और उससे कहीं ज़्यादा तुम्हें तुम्हारी फ्रेंडशिप्स हेल्प करेंगी. एंड इवन इफ दैट्स नॉट द केस, फ्रेंड्स ऑलवेज हैव अ यूनिक एंड अ सेपरेट प्लेस, and no other relationship can take that place. Always remember this. Friends are really, really important. I mean, don't let go of them because of your hormonal rush. If you're not me, you can easily manage both the things. Learning number 4 is something जो कि has been a hit or a miss for me. Sometimes I give the other person so much space that I don't know, I just get detached from the relationship, and then sometimes I become so nosy that being nosy is just really frustrating. Giving each other space is critically important in any relationship. मुझे पता है क्या लगता है, अपनी लाइफ ना कभी किसी दूसरे इंसान के लाइफ में एकदम मर्ज नहीं करनी चाहिए. पता है, फर्स्ट रिलेशनशिप्स में बहुत ज़्यादा होता है कि तुम्हें ना सब कुछ जानना होता है सामने वाले बंदे की लाइफ का, मतलब हर एक डिटेल. बट कभी कभी ना वो थोड़ा सा फ्रस्ट्रेटिंग और कुछ ज़्यादा ही नोजी हो सकता है. I completely understand that you feel like spending all your time with this person with whom you've formed a deep connection, or maybe it's your first relationship. But this thing can be particularly toxic because slowly you'll start losing your identity. You should be known as an individual first and then somebody's boyfriend or girlfriend. And that can only happen if you have a life of your own. Never give up your me time, your hobbies, your friends, or anything for that matter when a new person slides into your life. And it's okay to not tell everything to your partner until and unless it doesn't affect them. But this is again very subjective. I mean, you can still manage a very healthy relationship where you share every little detail about each other, but also give each other ample amount of space. That said, I'm not saying don't compromise. Letting go and compromising are two very different things. Moving on to our last learning, or rather my last learning, is that respect and loyalty are key things in a successful relationship. For me, every relationship and friendship has two main pillars, and that's respect and loyalty. If you want to go far, don't build up your relationship on lies. And same goes with respect. If you can't respect the other person, you should seriously take some time to think about your relationship. At the end of the day, you should be able to blindly trust and respect your partner. And if this is not the case, there might be some issues that you want to resolve. These were some of my major learnings, but then I have made some bonus pointers which are not exactly learnings, but some things which I've realized along the way. We'll go point by point. Make sure from the beginning that it is an equal relationship. And this is really hard because every relationship naturally has a giver which contributes slightly more. अभी इसमें कुछ गलत या सही नहीं है. You can be the giver or you can be on the other side. But try and make it equal on all emotional fronts. Sometimes what happens is when one person invests more into the relationship, the other person takes them for granted. So that shouldn't happen, and for that, an equal relationship always works out. Listen to your gut and look for red flags. तुम्हारा पता नहीं, बट मेरा मन जब कुछ कहते हैं ना तो मैं ना चुपचाप करके सुन लेता हूँ उसकी, क्योंकि मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम्स जो तुम्हारा गट होता है ना, जो गट फीलिंग होती है ना यार, वो कुछ तो दिखा रहा होता है तुम्हें, कुछ बता रहा होता है, क्योंकि ना सबकॉन्शियसली तुम ना कहीं रेड फ्लैग्स पकड़ लेते हो सामने वाले बंदे के. एंड वंस यू आइडेंटिफाई द रेड फ्लैग, डू नॉट लिसन टू योर हार्मोन्स, स्टेप बैक, जस्ट स्टेप बैक. आई थिंक द नेक्स्ट वन इज सुपर इम्पॉर्टेंट, दैट पीपल आरंट बैड, सिचुएशंस आर. अगर तुम्हारा ब्रेकअप हुआ है या फिर अभी ब्रेकअप हुआ है, काफ़ी टाइम पहले हुआ है, एंड यू आर स्टिल होल्डिंग ग्रजेस, then don't hold grudges against people for long, because no person is wrong, just like the situations are wrong. So yeah, so let go of that hate and accept everybody in your life. Okay, the last one on our list is very obvious, it is very out there, but पता है कहीं ना कहीं लोग भूल जाते हैं कि ऐसा होता है कि time is the biggest healer. No matter what the wound is, टाइम विल डेफिनेटली हील इट. वक्त सब ठीक कर देता है, और ये बहुत ज़्यादा सच बात है. मतलब सोच के देखो, द थिंग्स विच वर वरिंग यू 6 years ago आर नोवेयर. आई मीन वो कहीं तुम यू नॉट इवन थिंकिंग अबाउट इट, एंड शायद 6 साल पहले तुम रो रहे होगे कि भाई शिट यार मेरी तो लाइफ ख़राब हो गई, एंड दिस इज़ द एंड ऑफ माई लाइफ, एंड वॉट नॉट. नो, जस्ट टाइम रियली हील्स एवरीथिंग. And yeah, so that's it. I mean, these were some of my learnings and even the bonus pointers. And now I think I've sort of gotten over every single point. Always remember, when we love, we always strive to become better than we are. Love is and will be the most powerful force to exist. Okay, now, khatam. Bas, that's all the gyan that I'd collected. एंड पता नहीं, सच बताऊँ तो इस पॉडकास्ट को रिकॉर्ड करने के बाद, ही पूरा डॉक्यूमेंट में लिखा है, इसको रिकॉर्ड करने के बाद मुझे सडनली रियलाइज़ हो रहा है कि बहुत टाइम हो गया है जो मैंने अपनी लव लाइफ एक्सप्लोर नहीं करी है. बट दैट्स अ कॉन्वर्जेशन जो पॉडकास्ट पे तो बिल्कुल ही नहीं होने वाली है. But that's it for today, guys. I hope there were some relatable bits in the podcast, and I hope you got an insight, especially if you're somebody who has never been in a relationship or is in their first one. बाकी बहुत ज़्यादा मत सोचना यार, मतलब पता है क्या, खुद गलतियाँ करनी चाहिए कभी कभी, क्योंकि कई बार छोटी छोटी गलतियाँ करनी पड़ती हैं टू प्रिपेयर योर सेल्फ फॉर द फ्यूचर और एक्चुअली मोर मीनिंगफुल एंड मैच्योर रिलेशनशिप्स. आई मीन दिस इज़ वन पर्सपेक्टिव, एंड इफ द रिलेशनशिप वर्क्स आउट फॉर यू, देन उससे अच्छा तो कुछ है ही नहीं यार. मतलब देन यू हैव फाउंड इट, दैट्स ब्यूटिफुल, एंड ऑल द बेस्ट यू इफ यू हैव डन दैट. एंड दैट विल बी द एंड ऑफ द स्पीकिंग सेक्शन. And I really love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of the podcast. I hope you enjoyed listening to it. And if you've reached here, then please subscribe to the podcast wherever you're listening to it. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. And I just want to say one more thing, कि ये जितनी भी चीज़ें मैंने इस podcast के अंदर बोली हैं, these are some of my learnings from multiple encounters with different people in my life. And these are my own opinions and experiences, and nothing can be applied in a generalized way. You know, if I say something that this is the right way to approach something, it's never true. Nobody can generalize anything, but I just wanted to share my experiences. So if you are going through a similar thing, or if you're going through a similar phase, at least you can get a perspective on how somebody else got over it, or how somebody else took away something from that relationship or experience or friendship. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And if you want to reach out to me, you can always message me on Instagram @AyushVadva. You can always email me at info@ayushvadva.com. And yeah, let's chat. And see you next week, see you next Wednesday. Until then, take care.